clay is dug out of these by the riverside, by the beds. They're usually dry, but it's been raining a little bit for the last 3 days. The hardest part of making the filter is processing the clay and sieving it. Here the women are sieving sawdust. The women first mix sawdust with their sieved clay, powdered clay. And now they're measuring the water. They know it goes from 3 to 7 liters of water. Then they gently sprinkle on water and distribute it more equally than just pouring it in. Then balls are made. They're formed. They try to get to about 7 to 8 kilos of clay into that pot before they fit it into the aluminum mold. They're preparing the machine, placing the plastic on the top mold, and then they're going to do it in the bottom. Then they shape a little of the clay into the mold. As the clay gets pressed in the mold, it starts oozing out. Once they get to the height they want or thickness, then they release the pressure and pull out the jack. Then it opens the mold. And the mold is opened. Holes you see are then repaired by hand with an.
Not to let people to see.
Then the women place a number of their production. That way quality control can be followed and the filter can be followed right into the homes of the end users, facilitating any studies and monitoring work. Just inside the bottom to eject the pressed mold or the pressed filter. And it's gently removed from the mold. And then it's placed on the floor to dry the first day. And they write it down on their production sheet. On the second day, they're placed on shelving and left to dry the rest of the time. Once the pieces are dry, the kiln. This kiln is a Mani flat top kiln. And it's very fuel efficient. And these are called pyrometric cones. They are catered to the temperature that the kiln arrives. So another way of controlling the temperature in these kilns are pyrometric parameters. This one has two terminals, one on the top and one on the bottom, and it can detect the loss of heat, and right away we can save fuel. Variation in timing of the firing also affects its filtration rate. The essence of this filter is exactly that. It's filtrating the bacteria that we wish to remove. Once fired, the filters are then soaked, filled with water, and placed on plastic pads. And the filtration rate is taken, so some are destroyed. They are not to be saved because then they'll be used and won't be removing the bacteria that they're supposed to be. Now these Zaires, water, and you'll see them all over the country. These for the once the receptacle is fired, then it's ready for the filter to be installed. And also quickly try to do some costing. Then we should get we'll make some more about where the clay is. So some more costing, and so the final price, the retail price, they want to sell it for 3,370, and a wholesale price for over 100, from 10 to 100, would be about 3,000 dinars.
فيزول دار يسأل حاجة؟ فيزول دار يسأل؟ سؤالك شنو؟
شفت؟ نحن هسه قالوك نحن فيها نقل سوينا فكها فريقنا بس
سؤال قلنا سؤال ده ما طلب كلام ده طلب سؤال في الشغل الكلام اللي كلمنا ده كده في أي
الطين والشرع من والمويه والقتل.
Asking what?
She is asking. They are going. Suppose they are going to make this for you. What about the price of clay and sharaf